Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today's video on this Wedding Wednesday, I am going to be making my wedding cake. And I know what you're thinking just now, isn't your wedding like 6 weeks away? But I'm going to be making my cake a fake one, just of dummy tears. I've got a few of them from Hobbycraft and I'm just going to be basically decorating them just so we've got that wedding cake effect. But then I'm going to have a tray bacon for cutting up at the end of the night so I don't actually poison anyone. So yeah, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. Hopefully it's going to be successful because I've not started it yet and it's not a complete disaster. But if it is, at least it's a talking point on the day. So yeah, I'm going to show you what I've got first and then we'll get started. I've got some of these fake polystyrene tears. I will leave the sizes in the description box because I can't remember what they are and they're still covered just now. I've also got myself some Renshaw ready to roll icing. I've got actually how many kilograms? I've got 3 kilograms of that, which is probably too much. I've also got some corn flour because you need to put this down when you're rolling this out, otherwise it will stick to your surface. I've got a sharp knife for cutting when I'm ready. I've also got some of these little smoothing paddles as well, some little bits to decorate, and I've also got this which was quite expensive but I think it'll be worth it. It is some edible LUSTRE spray, so it'll basically make everything nice and shiny and glistening, and I think this one's in the colour Pearl. So yeah, I'm hoping that's going to add an extra kind of edge on the day. I also got some edible glue just to keep the tears together, and instead of getting edible gems I thought these would be so much easier. So they're little pearl pins that you can use if you're making like, I don't know, a bouquet of flowers, that kind of thing. But I thought just to stab these into the polystyrene, they're going to hold much better. I've also got some gorgeous ivory ribbon to go around each tier and just some gems and stuff that I might play around with. We'll see how we go with these. I've also got a rolling pin, I've got my big silver base and also my little turntable for helping me to decorate. I've also got a little bowl here and also a sieve just in case I might need that, because I think I'll use that for putting the corn flour all over the table. Now I've got everything all organised, I've cleaned my surface, I'm ready to go, my hands are washed, and I'm going to start rolling out this icing and trying to cover these up. Oh my god, wish me luck, I hope this works. Okay, so tier number 1 was a bit of a flop at the bottom. It's not that bad in terms of how smooth it is, but I think the bottom of it, I had to put adhesive on it and I totally forgot. So what I'm going to do is hide the bits that have kind of missed it with a big band of ribbon, so hopefully that'll be fine. And if it's not, I can always uncover this and recover it again. That's a good thing about the polystyrene, but so far so good. Okay, I had to take a little break from doing that there because I had to get the kids dinner and stuff and put to bed. But these are my finished covered tiers. So as you can see, they're not perfect just now, but they were getting a bit soft because of the room temperature and because I kept handling the icing. So I will go back over and have a little rub down of any of the little bits that are kind of like bumped or bashed. It's really easy to fix them at this stage because obviously it's polystyrene underneath it, so it's very forgiving. So I will go over it all again and make sure it's nice and polished up. I think I've actually got the little bits of like plastic that you use to kind of rub up, and I need to go and check. But what I'm now going to do is start to kind of assemble this, put it together. You'll see on the bottom here I've actually got a piece of ribbon going round. That's because I made a bit of a mistake and broke a part of the icing on the bottom, so you can't see it now, but I think it also just finished it off quite nicely. So I'm planning on putting that all round because I've got again the same here where I'm missing some icing. The icing was just short, and then obviously here we've got a little bit of cracking as well, so I can kind of just disguise all of that. Like, this isn't going to be perfect, but when I'm finished making this it'll have cost me like less than £50, so I think that's good going considering like I was quoted £1,000 for this kind of cake just made with the foam. So yeah, I just wanted to try it out myself and see if I could do it. And I don't know if I've mentioned as well, I'm actually getting some of the flowers from our bouquet put on this as well. So any of the kind of flowers that are going to be in my wedding bouquet, I'm going to have an arrangement on top and a couple on bits of wire to put throughout. But because I want to bulk it out a little bit, I have also got some of these little like accessory ones as well. So these are nice little ivory ones I can put in little kind of, I don't know, wee clusters. And I've also got some lighter ivory ones here with a bit of green on them as well, which I think will be really nice. And because I've got this spray, I don't know whether to take these off separately and maybe spray a few. Okay, so I've used my glue gun to put my bits of ribbon round the bottom of each tier. I've sprayed them all using my glittery spray, which again is in the colour Pearl, and it's just gorgeous because it doesn't actually give it any colour, it just basically makes it shimmery and glittery, and it actually takes away a multitude of sins, it totally hides them. So any of the parts that I was thinking were looking a little bit ropey, it's almost like the light hits off them because of the glitter and you can kind of get away with it. So I'm now going to just assemble the cake, I think, and then from there I'll just decorate it. So what I'm planning on doing is having the bottom tier just plain, the next tier maybe some flowers, the tier after that is going to have little pearls, and then the tier on top of that is going to have more flowers, and then the real flowers right on top, like a little kind of arrangement. So yeah, let's just get assembling it now. I'm really nervous. I think I'm going to glue gun it together, which might seem a bit extreme, but it's all fake anyway, so it's fine, I can totally use that. And I just want to make sure it is as sturdy as possible. So that's it all assembled now. I've got all my tiers together, and the next thing I want to do is basically go through my second top one. As you can see, I've already popped in one of the little pearls I want to do. What I'm planning on doing is using this as my spacer in between. So what I'm going to do is basically between that side and that side, I'm going to do a pearl each way all the way around, and then up and down from it I'm also going to do a pearl, so basically so that they're like equally spread throughout the cake. I'm hoping it's going to work out that way, so let's just get on with it. Okay, so I've got my wee flowers that complement the beads on top, and I've just taken a few of them and pulled them at different lengths and then just twisted them together. Because they're on this wire, it means I can just tuck them in to this sort of like band here with the ribbon. So I'm going to pull that up so you can't see it, like that. And yeah, I think that looks really nice. I'm just going to play about with it. I've also used a couple of these at the back here to hide a little part that was a bit of a mess, so I'm doing that. And I'll put another few throughout this tier, and I think that'll look really nice. Okay, so what I've done now is just by taking little craft beads, I've literally just popped them in like random places, only because I felt like this was too much to not have any of them on here. So I've just kind of like messed about, put them in little groups so it kind of looks as if they're falling off from that one, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm just going to keep the bottom one plain, and I think I'm just going to keep the top one plain until I get my flowers, because I now look at these ones and they're too far off from these ones. So I'm quite happy to leave it as is. I think that's me done. So I will give you a little close-up of all when it's done. I might also get another couple of little brooches just to pop on the ribbons, but so far I'm really pleased with what I've got. And yes, I'm going to have to find a safe place to keep it. You can keep these cakes when they're iced like this for up to 6 months, I'm sure. So yeah, once I've finished with this, I will see if there are any brides to be out there that want it, because I am not going to have any use for it, and you can keep it for 6 months. So I've actually just had a bit of a brainwave. I've seen these little flowers I've already got at home, and I'm just going to use these instead of the real ones, because I think that they actually match in nicer with all the other kind of like bits of decor on it. So yeah, that's it finished now. There's my cake topper, and I've got a Mr. and Mrs. that's going to go on the top here, so I just need to fasten this down and then that's me. I'm really pleased with it. I hope you like this tutorial, guys. I think it was a tutorial, not quite sure, but I hope you've taken something away from it. In total this came to £50 or just less than that. And to be honest, if you went online and got a lot of the things that I got instead of going to Hobbycraft, you would have probably saved money, because I think that these dummy tiers online are like £1 or £2, whereas in Hobbycraft the big one was £6, so that's why it costs so much. And also these cake boards that you get as well, they're also available in Poundland, so yeah, I think I could have saved money if I was just a bit more patient and actually went online, but I wanted to do it today, and yeah, quite pleased with the results so far. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!